The movie begins in the land of Conduct in 2600 BC, a time when the region flourished for many years. After the despotic King Octan took control and forced his subjects to mine a potent substance known as eutherium, everything changed. The elder man finds sternum and is pursued by other slaves in the hopes of receiving a reward from the king. A boy named Jelen Christian helps the man escape and gives the sternum to one of the king's soldiers. However, rather than receiving a reward, the elder man is stabbed and thrown off a cliff. Octan created the crown of Sabik in the hopes of becoming a monstrous demon. After urging him not to attempt to be a hero, the youngster's father pulls him away. The boy then takes the sternum from the soldier and takes it, but when he is going to be executed, he is eventually discovered and given the death penalty. The boy's body vanishes as he comes before the Council of Wizards, who select him as their champion and grant him Shazam abilities. According to tradition, however, the champion faced Oppen and destroyed both him and his palace before disappearing forever. The current state of the Congo is governed by an intergang mercenary group. Adriana Thomas Sarashahi is the person they are currently searching for, but she goes through the security checkpoint with her brother Kareem Mohammed Amar, Samir James Kasadi Moya, and Ishmael Greda as companions. Kendari Marwan. After arriving at a cave, Adriana hopes to conduct study on the crown of Sabbath. Intergang mercs arrive and take hold of Samir's body as he falls off a cliff as Kareem is waiting in the van. Adriana manages to obtain the crown and holds the other three at gunpoint. The lead merc threatens to shoot Adriana if she doesn't hang up the crown, but Adriana starts to read the inscription in a cave. Adam Dwayne Johnson, the alleged champion of Awakening Kondak. Adam is attacked by the mercenaries, but they are quickly destroyed one by one. The cave collapses, and Ishmael is said to have perished. Adriana and Kareem manage to flee, but Adam tracks them down and uses helicopters and tanks to massacre more mercenaries. Adam is shot with an sternum-powered rocket as he gets closer to their van. It injures him, and when it bursts, he tries to fly away but falls and gets brought in by Adriana. When it is discovered that Ishmael is still alive and is in charge of Chirang and wants the throne for himself, he orders the other spies to find Adriana. Superhero Carter Hall Hawkman. Meanwhile, Amanda Waller is addressed by Aldous Hodge about Adam's awakening and the mayhem he caused. Viola Davis. She recruits him to mobilize the Justice Society of America, his team. Maxine Huckle, the Cyclone Queen Swindell, who is able to regulate the wind and sound. Al Rothstein's cut Adam Smasher Noah Centineo, who was given a growth-promoting suit by his uncle Henry Winkler, and Kent Nelson Dr. Fate Pierce Brosnan, who dons a helmet that has been chosen for him and bestows magical abilities, set out to bring Adam to Waller. As Fate touches the helmet, he sees a vision of destruction that seems to be Hawkman being killed. Adam awakens in Adriana's kid Bodhi Subangi's bedroom. Adam enters the wall to formally meet the champion of Kondak. Adriana and Kareem tell them how the people view him as a protector and hero, despite Adam's denials. When Adam takes off for the city, he spots a statue of the victor. In an attempt to catch Adam's attention, Alman hires 3 intergang mercs to follow him. When Adam starts to take it personally, the Justice Society notices and Hawkman and Fate leave their jet to rescue the 2 mercs Adam dumped before they pursue him. Adam engages the 2 in combat before Cyclone and Smasher appear, despite their best attempts. Adriana challenges Adam is the first to give the mercs what they deserve, but Hawkman doesn't believe they need to be killed in order to be brought to justice. Adam reminds the Justice Society that none of them cared to help Conduct during the entire time that the Intergang was taking control. After discovering Adam, Adriana talks to him about what she has discovered about his real narrative from the Justice Society. The Intergang mercs pursue Alman until Adam arrives to give him another beating. Taking hold of Alman, Ishmael takes off on a hoverbike. Adam pursues them along with the Justice Society. Sadly, Ishmael escapes. Everyone assembles at the apartment where Fate has attended to Kareem's wound. Adriana is also told not to hold herself responsible for her husband's death by a rival gang. The team gathers 2 mercs to question them in an effort to obtain information, but Adam tries to intimidate them. Ishmael, according to one of them, is going to a mine. After that, Adam and Hawkman fight. Disagreeing over how to handle business, they wreck the flat until they discover the crown hidden in Ammon's room, while heading to the mine. Adriana and Cyclone attempt to interpret the inscription on the crown. It turns out that Adriana misread it, and that the true meaning is that death is the only road to life, not that life is the only path to death. Kent then shares his vision with Carter, but he also expresses hope that there may be a way to alter his course in life. Adam enters the mine and kills more mercs before they discover Ishmael and Ammon. The former had been expecting Adam to arrive with the crown, so Adriana is obliged to give it up for Ammon's life. Nevertheless, Ishmael tries to shoot the youngster before donning the crown. Adam is able to fly quickly enough to catch the bullet, but his powers explode, frying Ishmael to a crisp. Hawkman uses his wings to shield Adriana from the damage and smashes shields. Cyclone from it. Adam tries to take off after realizing how much damage he has caused and hurting Iman. Hawkman finds him and makes him reveal his past after Ishmael brought up the name Hewitt. Adam reveals that although Hewitt was the one selected to be the Wizards champion, Hewitt granted Adam his abilities to save his life after his parents were ambushed by Octan's assassins, killing Adam's wife. Sadly, an arrow from the assassins struck Hewitt, infuriating Adam, who then pursued Octan mercilessly. Adam says Shazam involuntarily gives up his abilities, enabling the Justice Society to bring him in after recognizing he provides more destruction and protection. Amelia Harcourt brings Adam in. Jennifer Holland. Ishmael is in hell and is discovered by the demons, who declare him their champion and transform him into Savik. He emerges as a large red-horned demon and goes on to raise an army from hell to terrorize Conduct. Meanwhile, the Justice Society takes care of Ammon and gets ready to bring him and Adriana home. Though they make an effort, the Justice Society is quickly outmatched. Ammon gathers the populace for combat back with him, along with Adriana and Kareem, as the superheroes arrive at the ruins of Octan's palace. Fate shields Hawkman, Cyclone, and Smasher from entering, realizing this is how he can save Hawkman from dying. Fate battles Sabbath, but utilizes his powers to contact Adam, causing him to wake up and emerge from his paw. He attempts to swim out, but passes out. Adam witnesses a vision of his wife and Hewitt welcoming him, believing he is ready to be with them again. After making it to the surface, Adam tells Shazam to return his powers, and he takes off for Kondak, where he finds Fate of Sabbath kills Smasher, and Hawkman Storm enter the battle, appearing to impale Hawkman as he passes away in Fate's vision. But he has deceived Sabbath by using the Helmet of Fate to generate illusions of himself with Hawkman's blessing. Adam uses his killer instincts to battle Savik, severing the villain by the horns and eradicating the undead in the process. Adam also separates ways with the Justice Society as the populace chants, "Long live the champion." In addition to telling Adriana that Teth Adam is the one who will safeguard Kondak, Adam decides to destroy Octan's throne. Too updated, and that Black will now be his name Adam. During the end credits, Adam is discovered by Waller's drone. She tells him to stay in line or she will send forces after him. Adam challenges her to do so, and then the drone blows up. A figure appears out of the smoke, approaching Adam and telling him they need to talk.